The Scotland meeting just changed everything, and nobody saw this coming. Trump and von der Leyen announced a 15% tariff deal, but that was just their cover story. The real deal was never about tariffs. Since the media won't tell you, here is the real breakthrough. Everyone's talking about the 15% tariff rate, but they're missing the massive shifts happening behind the scene. This wasn't about avoiding a trade war. It was about engineering the largest investment commitment in modern history. Here is what actually happened at Turnberry.
Numerous other deals, and mostly I'm just going to charge tariffs, and there's not a deal per se, but people are going to pay tariffs, and we're doing them at the low end, not the high end, because we don't want to hurt anybody. And
I think the President is right. We have a 50 to 50% chance to strike a deal, and indeed it is about rebalancing. So you can call it fairness, You can call it rebalancing. We have a surplus, the United States has a deficit, and we have to rebalance it. We have an excellent trade relation. It's a huge volume of trade that we have together. So we will make it more sustainable.
Europe agreed to spend $1.4 trillion with America over the next 3 years. $750 billion in America energy purchases. $600 billion in additional US investment. These numbers are staggering. The 15% tariff everyone's focused. It's higher than pre-2024 level, but it avoids the economic chaos both sides were staggering at. Trump originally threatened 30%, then escalated to 50% tariff. Europe just brought down the tariff rate with unprecedented investment and commitment. But here is the strategic masterstroke most people missed. Certain sectors got complete exemptions from tariff. Aircraft and components, semiconductor equipment, critical chemicals, some agricultural products. These aren't random, they are strategic supply chains. Why media focus on the tariff headlines? Trump secures something far more valuable. It guarantees customer for America energy export, massive European investment in US infrastructure and defense, framework that other countries are now desperate to replicate. The speed is shocking. Just months ago, we were staring at the potential trade battle or war. European companies face supply chain chaos. Markets were in panic mode. Now, both sides have a predictable framework they can plan around. This creates a completely new template for international relations. Instead of traditional diplomacy, Trump is using commercial diplomacy. Countries can now negotiate lower tariffs by making massive investment pledges. Japan already proves this works. By $550 billion got them the same 15% rate. The ripple effects are already starting. Treasury Secretary Bissell confirmed 75 plus countries are now bringing their best offers. Everyone wants to cut a deal before facing the full tariff threat. This is the new playbook for American economic dominance. What the media won't tell you, European leaders publicly celebrating, but privately they know the truth. This isn't a partnership, it's America collecting tribute from its largest trading partners. Europe just agreed to fund America's energy independence. Steel and aluminium tariffs remains untouched. Pharmaceuticals are still on negotiating table, but the framework is set. Massive investment in exchange for market access. This is how America rebuilt its economic empire, one deal at a time.
If we are successful, I think it would be the biggest deal each of us has ever struck. So I'm very much looking forward.
Ever struck by anybody? That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Right now we have that honor goes to Japan. We just struck a deal with Japan, as you know, and we're very close to a deal with China. We really sort of made a deal with China, but we'll see how that goes. And we have numerous other deals, and mostly I'm just going to charge tariffs, and there's not a deal per se, but people are going to pay tariffs, and we're doing them at the low end, not the high end, because we don't want to hurt anybody. And